the Aussie Pro-Am, part of the SCL Season 22 special events, the precursor to tomorrow night's Bathurst 300. Hello, my name is Warren Keith, better known as WKK3, and I'm in the booth tonight. Glad to have you in for the race. Qualifying underway right now, 17:07 left on the clock. As we're looking through the field right now, there's a lot more names in here than I'm used to. XXII. I should have figured that out. 14. Yeah. I'm gonna put the timing so I know who's who real quick. I'm gonna have to readjust that. Glad to get this out of the way before we actually start this race. 2 extra drivers I didn't get in the lobby. Actually, a couple more than I didn't get in the lobby. Well, you see on the clock right now, your Dawn 4 is leading the way as everyone's getting on their warm-up lap. Get these names written down so when we get racing, there will be no troubles. Didn't get these guys. Yeah, it's just a point in anger I didn't get. No troubles. Like I said, those are names, easy fix. The last one's anger management. They actually better. Now I'll have everyone. Good. Good, good, good. Car guy. He's 8th. Okay, it's just car. Alright, now let's get back to it. As I got everyone written down. Right now, Tyrannizzle in the lead right now. He's pretty good right now. It's Section 1 times a 48.7. If I'm looking through, I believe that is the quickest of the session so far. See what his Section 2 time is. As he comes down the dipper, we'll take the timings off the screen for you so you get a full view of the Mustang GT4 that we are racing. This is the first race of 3. Our second race will be the Radicals. It'll be a little prototype. And our final race tonight will be the McLaren GT3. You see Callie coming down Conrad, heading towards the chase. Take the interface off here. Coming down to the chase, going to shift down into 2nd gear. Relatively slow through there. Don't know if this is a back down lap. This might be a back down lap. He's going pretty hard though. Into the final turn. We'll see what this lap time brings for Cal. Is this going to move him to the top? No. Keeps him in 2nd place at the moment with a 2:22.0. Anger management in the pits. So look at your leader right now. in the K&N colors tonight at a 221.2. For reference, the supercars that are racing here tomorrow night are running around here at a 204, 203. So a good clip off of them. It's up into turn number 2. Now starts his ascent up the mountain. Now these cars are pretty stable. There's no real, except for that, there is no real wiggle room up through the top of the mountain with these cars. They are heavy. They are H-patterned, so you're gonna have to shift and clutch and do what you do like almost in a NASCAR. The only difference, there's a big wing on the back. So through the top of the mountain, just getting a tire off on the grass there. That's going to dirty up the racetrack at that part of the racetrack. Now throw it down to the dipper. Pretty tight, back end sliding a little bit of rumble strip. Never hurt nobody. Now coming down to Forest Elbow. And getting ready for his long run down Conrad straight. So we're going to stick with him right now. Coming down to the chase. Hopefully get it down into third gear. Let's take a look. Second gear through the chase, around 70 miles an hour coming out of it. Now heading down to the bottom of the hill. There's Callie. Heading to the start and finish line. This lap even better. It was on a flyer. Don't believe so. It's the number 179. Does it improve? Looking down to the field. From the Dominican Republic, it's Guanama. And the number 154 Monster Energy Ford. 6 seconds right now off the pace. Heading down to the final turn. There's an incident right ahead of him. Is there going to be contact in turn 1? There is contact. There's a wreck. Can they save it? No. Let's see who else that was. We got a stalled car. I believe that's at the top of the mountain. Near the top of the mountain. We're going to try to see who that is. It's Daz. He's got it just sitting there. So hopefully we're going to have local yellows in this part of the speedway as he teleports back to pit road. So at the moment we're 9 minutes left in this Q session. Each has their own Q session, as that was Bobby Dazzler, who was still at the top of the mountain. He's from the United Kingdom. What's that, Carlin? Okay. I just heard a faint. I didn't hear you. Alright, so Bobby Dazzler now backing off pit lane. He's got the pit limiter on. Now is he going to sit at the end of pit road? No, he's not. He's going to take off. You cross that white line, you're going to have to take off. It's kind of regulation on that point. Just checking on Napoleon, who's in the pits. He's right now at a 2:24, 3 seconds off the pace, and he's sitting in 7th place. Probably waiting for the track to clear up a little bit. Everyone is on track except for 4 people. It's a pretty good number of people. Looking back down the order, the Shane, who is right now the last person to take time, in 12th place. As myself, who is in the booth, and Lynn. Well, the only ones not to take time, as Link Civi is Lynn. So Shane coming up Mountain Straight now. I'm going to go on board with Shane. There we go. That's better. Comes up through the mountain. This is second geared corner right here. Get it out towards the wall. Keeps in the middle of this racetrack. It's pretty good. Take a look at timing. Shane right now had a 50-second first sector. It's about a second off everyone else at the moment. So now he's coming down to the hardest part of the track, in my opinion, the Dipper chicane. It's gonna be a second gear corner, gets it down in there, nice clean exit. Almost kissing the wall, very nice there. Now to Forest Elbow, that's a second gear, hug the inside, almost kissed the wall on the exit. Getting into third gear. Fourth, and now down Conrad. Tiernizl at the top of the charts now with a 221.216. Let's take a look at where he's at right now. He's heading down Conrad. There's a slow car on the inside of Conrad. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Let's see who this is ahead. It's a blue, white, and red as they're heading into the chase. Chase being a busy area at the moment as Tiernizl spins it out in the chase and teleports back to the track. So, as it stands now, Tiernizl in the lead right now as Sir Race-A-Lot sits in second, 0.006 behind Tiernizl. That's an improvement somewhere along the mountain that could be made, so that's a definite lookout with 5:19 left on the clock for the pole position. I do believe that's why Tiernizl is hitting these hard lap series. Got about 8 laps worth of fuel left. You expect with the fuel depleting in that car, you think he's going to get faster, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on Nizzle and Sir Race-A-Lot. This Cali right now sits in third, who was your early leader, at a 221.5. That's 0.31 off the lead. That's a lot to make up on the mountain. We'll see if Cali can do anything about that. Sunday Cup League, Carlin Hicks tonight is sitting in fourth, the 222.9. That's a little over a second and a half off the pace as he's in the pits right now. Probably finding anywhere on the track. As wow, Tiernizl got really loose there, entering the top of the mountain. Almost got a tire off. Now he heads down into the chicane Dipper. Ooh, hits the inside wall. You don't want to do that. Sunday Cup League, his lap time invalidated. That was, I think that was a little while ago. I'm doing good.
We did not invalidate my lap time.
It's what it says on the info feed. We'll have to double check that.
I'm about to track. So we'll see. Not too concerned. Certainly not my normal forte. This is Carlin Hicks tonight on the SCL account.
May want to turn the mic up. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, it's just because I'm using the real mic. I'm just gonna come in after the races. When the race is over, I'll check in with you and I'll give you a little recording.
Okay.
The track, but I'm gonna stand there and run the race. I just wanted to check in, make sure everybody knew this was Carlin on the Sunday Cup League account. And WKK will take it away from here. And, I'll see you guys after the GT4 last race.
All right, Carlin, nice having you in here. That's Carlin Hicks, Sunday Cup League, about to head back out onto Mount Panorama as we check in with Anger Management. Yep, ANG. Perfectly the way I would put it. Because right now he is in the 7th position right now. Shane popped up to 6th position. as anger, I think, just backed it off there, knowing it wasn't good enough. There wasn't anything in it. So he's just going to back it off here and hopefully go for another run. As he... Ooh, nice save. You don't want to stall it up here with everyone coming. We're going to put up the map so we know where cars are on the track. So we got a good gaggle of cars heading up through the mountain right now. As I believe Don, Udon 4, I think something happened to him. Is he on? Yes, he is. He's sitting in 8th right now. So Tiernissel, as I'm looking at my info feed, it's very helpful actually. Just set a new fastest lap at a 2:21.0. And then right after I say that, Sir Race-A-Lot posts a 2:20.74, so new leader with 1:19 left on the clock. Sir Race-A-Lot in the K&N colors. No surprise there. So, with 1:04 left, this is going to be crunch time, as I think Tiernissel is called it off. So, at the moment, it is looking like Sir Race-A-Lot might have this in the bag. It's still 48 seconds left. Anything can happen as he gets loose going up through mountain turns, and I think he's backing it off. He's not really pushing too hard. Yeah, well, he's going for it. He's still going for a faster lap time. Trying to get every inch of this racetrack. Ooh, and some. As now he comes through the top of the course. He grabbed a little bit of dirt. No, nice and clean through there. Now through the toughest part, the chicane / dipper. Coming down into the dipper. Nice line through there. Grabbing a little bit of curb. Doesn't get it past that white line. He's trying to keep it nice and clean. See what he does in Forest Elbow. Nice. I do believe these guys are allowed to finish their current lap, so let's see what Tiernissel does. He's up on his best lap, so he's improving. He's trying to get this gap as big as possible, because there are still cars out on track that can take him off the top of the charts. Now through the chase, shifting it down into second gear. Keeps it in third for tires say, grabs some grass. It's not going to help his lap time, especially how close it was to begin with. Down through the final corner, the second gear corner. Popping the curb on exit. Let's see where this lap time gets him as he crests the hill, come towards the line. Nothing in it. He's not going to improve. He's going to stay at a 2:20.74. So look at the next person that can take him out. That's Callie. He's 2 minutes off right now. I don't think this is anything for him. I think right now, everyone now is just trying to get some extra practice laps in. It's going to back it down. Third gear. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to tell if he's going for it here after seeing that delta. Monster Energy car behind him, backing in on pit road. I'll check where Sunday Cup is. That's a dead lap for him. Napoleon is coming off the chase. Nice coming down and ducks in the pit lane. See where the next car is. It's car guy. He's backed it off at the top of the mountain. Guan, let's see where Guan's at. That's the second Monster Energy car. He's at the top while heading up the mountain now. See, we have a problem with Daz. Let's see what's going on here. I think he's done with his current lap. Is everyone done with their current lap? Yes, everyone is done with their current lap. So, oh boy, there is your pole sitter, Sir Race-A-Lot, at a 2:20.74. Congratulations to him, as that is it. That is qualifying live from Bathurst. There is your final results. So Race-A-Lot from the UK getting it done in qualifying. Second place is Tier Nizzle, and third is Callie. As we look through your field, Shane starting fourth. Fifth will be Napoleon. Sixth will be Sunday Cup League, Carlin Hicks. Seventh will be Anger Management. Eighth will be Your Don. Ninth will be Car Guy. 10th will be Guan Ama. As I'm going to retire and spectate here. Sure, retire. See where this goes first. So everyone is readying up. Yeah, let's do that. From the pit box, yes. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Everyone's gridding up now. As I do believe we don't have much time before we get started here. Alright, they're in their cars now. See what the holdup is. Everyone's on their cars. Clear over that. Alright. There we go. Everyone's in their cars. Drivers ready to go. Lights are going on. Getting ready for Aussie Pro-Am 1 is green, live from Bathurst. Into turn 1, Sir Race-A-Lot gets the early lead on his teammate. And that's going to be Tier Nizzle on the outside. He's going to try to hang it in tough. Listen to the slipstream, heading up the mountain straight, back in the field. This is where it's going to get interesting. Let's go back to, as we do have an incident, as we have a car on its roof. Oh boy, I do believe that is Napoleon. We get Anger Management, Napoleon. Both drivers having incidents at the beginning of this race. No cautions in this race, only local yellows. Back to the front of the field, as there is a local yellow, I believe. Yep, alright, since it is a lap 1 incident, there will be a caution. Just like in years past. That is mandatory, I forgot. I haven't been in Camel GT for a while. These are the rules. I believe it's sector yellows only. So we're going to try to go back green here at the top of the hill here. I believe it is leader's choice. So Sir Race-A-Lot has the command. Let's see if they go up here at the sector time. Still waiting on word from that. As that was a pretty bad accident there at the back of the field. If I could rewind and show you a replay, I would. But we don't have that capability at the moment. So right now, Napoleon, Tier Nizzle, and Callie, the first three haven't changed one bit. We're going to go to the roof camera of Callie right now. More than likely going to try to restart here on Conrad. Make it fair for everybody. Look back, there's Shane right here. Sitting in 4th place. Car Guy sitting in 5th. Good start by him. Sunday Cup lost about 2 positions there on the start. Or maybe 1. As we're getting ready probably to go back to green. Let's see how we go here. They might just restart it at the line, to be honest. or at this overhead. We'll see. It wasn't really clarified where the restart point will be. As Sir Race-A-Lot is backing down the field. Luckily, everyone's still in this race. 14 drivers entered. 14th was me. So 13 drivers are in this race. All started or still in, which is very good to see. Underneath the Pirelli sign for the first time. So coming down to the chase. So Race-A-Lot trying to group them up. Tiernizel in second place. Callie in third, Shane fourth, Car Guy fifth. That's the top five as they head into the chase for the first temporary yellow of the day. Every road race is planned to go from flag to flag, as Race-A-Lot is glitching. That's not good for him. So now he's stuck back at the exit of the chase, as now he's shot back up to the front. Cars coming into the final turn. As they're going to come down the front stretch. Start-finish line should be the restart point. And we'll get this Aussie GT4 Pro-Am back green. Green flag is out, and there is the restart. No, yeah, yes. I don't think Sir Race-A-Lot was ready for it, as Tiernizel is going to try to take advantage on the outside of turn one. And does he get the position? Not yet, but he is going to have drafting help up the front straightaway by Shane, as they are neck and neck up Mountain Straight. You could tell the two apart. One has their headlights on, one doesn't, for the viewers at home. Tiernizel on the inside, Sir Race-A-Lot on the outside, almost getting out into the wall. Don't want to do that, as now there is side-by-side racing for second place. It is Shane. He's going to sling back in line here, as we'll get the ticker up for you again. That's Callie, my apologies, in third place. So, right now, as it stands, Tiernizel in the lead in the 192. Headlights off, as it is the two teammates leading the pack up the top of the mountain. Now down into the chicane dipper. Tiernizel getting more than he bargained for through there. So it looks like Sir Race-A-Lot wanted to take advantage, but he's going to slip back in line, probably wait for Conrad. But he slipped back a good ways. Now entering Forest Elbow. Too far back for Sir Race-A-Lot, but you can just imagine he's planning his next move pretty soon, as now there is a pretty good gap now from Sir Race-A-Lot back to Callie, who's in third place right now there in the red, white, and blue Mustang. As they head down into the chase, the two leaders now battling their way up, as Sir Race-A-Lot thought about it there entering the chase. He had a good run. Now he's going to look if he has the time. Is he going to peek down the inside here? No, Tiernizel does block the position, but here comes Sir Race-A-Lot. He thinks about going to the inside. Doesn't want to do it too early, or risk both their races. As thought I saw someone coming down pit road, but that was a false alarm there. So look back, Sunday Cup League now in fourth place. Good movement from the restart, where he restarted sixth place. As he goes through turn one, grabs a little bit of dirt. And this is just a cluster back here. That's Link. Yeah, it's Sean. That's Sean Davey. Battling on the inside now in the Monster Energy car. So we're back up to Sunday Cup League. Let's check back at the front of the field, see how much of a gap there is built. Nope, that is still nose to tail racing here at the front of the field. Sir Race-A-Lot is probably trying to pick his time here. He has See, it's an 8-lap race on lap 3. He's got pretty well over half this race left to make a move on Tiernizl. You got to think he's planning it, maybe holding back a little bit. But at the moment, that is your front two as they head back down into the chicane for the 3rd time. To the dipper. Both are pretty similar lines. Oh, Sir Racelot's going to have a great run down Conrad now. Let's see if he makes anything for it down the chase. Down Conrad. I mean, he's close. He's there. He's going to try to draft up now behind Tiernizl. There he goes to the outside. Tiernizl, does he give up the position side by side through the chase? Don't know if that's going to work. Let's see if this does. They do. Oh, that could have been bad. Could have been very bad there for Sir Racelot. Slides back into 2nd place. Does he still battle to the outside? No, he gives position back. Does he think about it again? He wants to. And he is. He's going to look down the inside again into the final corner. But Tiernizl battles back on the outside. Good battle for 1st place right now. As I wouldn't count out Callie. He's got something to say about this. If you can just catch him the way they're running right now, he might just get there. As we're just about halfway through this race. Back up Mountain Straight. Right now, this is the best battle on the racetrack. It's the battle for 8th, I think, is the other good battle right now. As that is starting to string out. But this is the best battle on the racetrack right now. Sir Racelot now going to peek to the outside. Probably wouldn't advise it. Don't really want to pass through here unless you have the line. And even then, even if you do have the line, is there? Oh boy! Tiernizl just gave me a heart attack there. But he keeps it together and keeps it out in front of Sir Racelot, which is the good thing if you're Tiernizl fans. So now they come through the top of the mountain. Sir Racelot's there. He's not going to try to make a move into the chicane. I sure hope not, as he doesn't, as they go down to the dipper. Good to see teammates battling at the front of this field. So now they're coming through. It's going to be full screen action here from Bathurst. You see Callie back there. I don't know if he's got anything for these guys. So he's going to be almost got through your screen there. And there he is at the top of the screen. He's a good, I think, 2 seconds back. Let's look at the ticker. Yeah, just about 3 seconds now back from this lead battle. So now they're going to head into the chase. Sir Racelot try to outbrake Nizzle. Don't think so. Nope, still one nose to tail. So Racelot's been pretty good out of the chase. Does he look to the inside here? Lets him know he's there. So now they head through the final turn. 3 laps to go from Bathurst. As now Sir Racelot had a good run off the final turn. Now he's going to duck down the inside, and he will make the pass stick. But Tiernizl battles back hard on the outside, side by side up Mountain Straight. Sir Racelot thought he had it done. Now it's almost wheel-to-wheel contact as they head up Mountain Straight, only wide enough for 2 cars. And they are going to do that, as now there is body contact there as they head towards turn number 2. Do they still go side by side through here? They are. It looks like a pace lap at over 100 miles an hour. Now, one of these guys are going to have to give up position here. There's just no way. Ooh. Yep, Nizzle gets the position there. Sir Racelot now slides back into 2nd place. Didn't think there was going to be anything for him there. Would have been stupid to battle back on the outside. It's almost catching the wall. Now he's going to try to look to the outside. Try to cross over at the top of the mountain. Doesn't get it done. Does he sneak to the inside here? No, he doesn't. Stays single file down the mountain. Now, Tiernizzle. He's had struggles through here. This is where Sir Racelot can capitalize. Does he try to do through force elbow like he did a lap before? He does get a better line there, but it was still pretty equal. Now it's going to be a drag race down Conrad. My apologies, we're heading to the 3 to go mark. So nose to tail down Conrad. Does Tiernizzle block? No. He lets him have the outside. Smart move. But here comes Sir Racelot. Does he clear him on the outside? Almost does. Almost makes a power move. Now he has the inside line for the chase. As they're sliding. Sir Racelot grabs the lead through the chase. Very nice move. That puts him to the point, coming to 3 laps to go. But Callie is coming. He's cut that down to about a second, 2 seconds now, as it is 1.7 seconds coming off the final turn. So with these guys racing the way they have, he's got the advantage to caught up. Next driver back is 8 seconds Sunday Cup League. I think he's coming off the final turn now. Check that. Yep, he is coming down the front straightaway. Shane in 5th, 13 seconds back. Anger Management in 6th. Right now, 24 seconds off the lead. Napoleon is in 7th. 27 seconds off the lead. But that battle at the front still raging on. It is now opened up to just about a second. So look back at Tiernizzle. There's the gap. That's the biggest gap we've seen at the front of the field today. Does Tiernizzle have anything for Sir Racelot? But going back through the field, as this is the best battle on the racetrack, you're Don in 8th place. Guan's in 9th, has the 2 Monster Energy cars battling. Up through the top of the mountain, there's my cheat sheet here. Oh, is that Sean? It is Sean. Okay. That's Shane and that's Sean. Okay. Oh boy, that would have been bad. So that's Sean. Shane's up in 5th. Sean's in 10th. This car guy slipped back all the way to 11th. Must have been something happening on the off the restart. He's dropped back well over 5 positions from the restart. On lap 1, now he's 47 seconds off the pace. And then last, right now, is Bobby Dazzler. Respectable 55 seconds off the pace. Back up to the front of the field. The gap is now down merely to nothing, as the Tiernizzle now has the run on just doing something real quick. Yeah. Alright, back at it. Sir Racelot in the lead right now as Tiernizzle is battling back into 2nd place. The gap, like I said, back down almost to nothing as they've left Carly in the dust. Now Tiernizzle, can he make a move to the outside? Very brave maneuver. And turn 2 doesn't seem to make it stick. He falls back in the line. Heading back up the mountain. Let's run 2 laps to go. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here at Mount Panorama in race 1. Remember, coming up next is race 2 with the Radical prototype, the V8. There are two prototypes. There are the V6, the Flat 6, and the V8. We are racing the V8 as it's still nose to tail through the top of the mountain. As we're going to stick with this battle as we have most of the race, because now we are coming down to 2 laps to go. Through the dipper. Back down the forced elbow. Ooh, Tiernizzel really getting in there hot. It's going to lose a little bit of time down Conrad. Down Conrad. Entering the chase still. It's about half a second gap now. It's bigger than it's been. But is it too late for Tiernizzel? He's going to have to really rally back into the chase this time. Still keeps it within half a second. So we're coming down to get the white flag. Sir Racelat grabbed the lead on lap 5 and hasn't looked back. So now he enters the final turn. Tiernizzel got a great run through the final turn. Down into turn 1 for the final time. White flag is out here at Bathurst. Up the mountain they go. I'm going to be ashamed that this is not a lap race like I thought it was. But it is stout. Now side by side into turn 2. Pretty aggressive move. There is contact. Forced out wide is Tiernizzel. That's probably going to be very, very looked at. But nonetheless, Sir Racelet now back in command with now a 7/10 of a second lead. So head up the mountain. Now Tiernizzel getting out of shape. Heading up the mountain now. It's up to 1.2 seconds after the mistake. Heading up the mountain now at the top of the mountain. If it's going to do it, that's not going to help him any by getting into the dirt. Down towards the dipper. Down the mountain. Oh! Oh, and Sir Racelet just dumped it. He just lost the lead into the forced elbow. He spun the car, and now that has given the lead to Tiernizzel. Wow. Choking it into forced elbow is Sir Racelet, and that's given the lead back to Tiernizzel. But you gotta think Sir Racelet doesn't want that to happen. He's gonna try something big here in the chase. He's gonna try to outbrake himself. Now he's gonna slide in here. Does he try anything? No, he's gonna get behind. Oh, this is gonna be a last lap bump and run. We'll see if he tries it. Tiernizzel blocks the inside. Sir Racelet, does he get to the bumper? Nobody looks to the inside, dives it in. Contact? No. Very nice race, very good run. Tiernizzel wins it here at Bathurst. So a last lap, turn of events, gives the win to Tiernizzel. There it is. As we look through your results, Sir Racelet comes in second. Callie comes in third. Carlin Hicks in Sunday Cup League account comes in fourth. Hey, Carlin. Okay. Going pretty good. Oh yeah, it was great.
We had the red flag at the start.
Oh yeah, great race, great battle up front. That was most of the broadcast, to be honest. And man, that last lap wreck is what gave it to Tiernizzel. Man,
it's hanging on. It's like in these sprint races, and as you know very well from racing with me over Camel GT for a few seasons, where you and I traded championships. Long race, there's some of those guys that were running 4th, 5th, 6th that would have moved up. And there's some of those guys maybe up front that might have moved back over time.
Yep.
But in these sprint races, it's just it's all, you know, get a good start, get a good qualifying spot, and have nerves of steel through the first couple laps, and then you can get into a groove and run out. It's a different style of racing, but it's an equally exciting style of racing. And so, as I saw there, we had a really great race. But I'm going to go get these other guys ready for the next heat, which is the next class. It's the track day in the Radical SRX.
Yep.
So I'm going to start getting them set up for that. I might jump in with you for a few moments here during qualifying, but I'll get you guys after the race.
Yep. So go ahead and give me that info, Carlin, I asked you for, so I can have that written down. As on a side note, there are your official standings for you to look at. Tiernizzle with the win. Sorry, slot second. Callie coming in third. That's your top podium. Here for the first race of 3 tonight. We're just getting started here at Bathurst. Here on the SCL Racing Network. There goes my game into that mood. Hopefully it doesn't log me out of this. See here. Nope, back into the nice. Alright, so there's your group of drivers. Some of them will stick around, some of them will leave as tonight goes on. Thank you for watching Race 1. If you want to join the SCL, look us up on the communities page on PlayStation 4 at SCL Racing Network. Let me double check, make sure that is right, so I'm giving the right information. I don't want to be that guy. Yep, SCL Racing Network on PS4 communities. Look us up, join, become a member, and join us for great racing here at the Sunday Cup League. My name's Warren Keith, and we'll see you back here for the next race in the Radicals.